Hi, I'm ilabasmati, and today the title is The Stigma. Paul Bonatz is an architect from Germany. He that worked several years for the Nazis. Well, he was born in Lorena. Lorena in this moment is France, but then was German. On 6 December 1877 and died 20 December of 1956. He went from Turkey to help the reconstruction of Germany. He was German architect, member of the Stuttgart School, and professor at the Technical University in that city. He created a very famous, the main station of Stuttgart. He created too the Mercedes-Benz Arena, the Kunstmuseum in Basel in German. It's a Greek name, king. In Greek, Basel is king. In that city during part of the World War II and from 1954 until his death, he worked in many styles, but most often in a simplified neo-Romanesque and designed important public buildings both in the Weimar Republic and under the Third Reich, including major bridge for the he has a lot of bridge, a very interesting bridge for the new autobahns. In 1943, he went to Turkey because he fight is against the Nazis. It's not in 1943, he went to Turkey, where he also designed several buildings, returning to Stuttgart in 1954. Bonatz was born in Solens, Alsace-Lorraine, then German Empire. In 19, he finished his studies of architecture at the Technical University of Munich. He trained under the Theodor Fischer, but unlike Fischer, did not join the Nazi Party and had actually briefly belonged to the SPD. After building several major buildings during the Weimar Republic, in English, not in Spanish, notable the Stuttgart main station is famous because it's nice, and the UNESCO have given the historic artistic monument. I don't know which year. Well, the main station in Stuttgart, he built in between 1913 and 1927. After the Nazis came to power, he became architectural expert and advisor to Fritz Toll, the general inspector of German road building, and in this position built a major bridge for the new Reichenstobahn system, and with Hermann Gessler worked on design for a plain new main station of Munich too. The government tried to make with good use of Bonatz's talent and name, but found him politically valuable. Politically no correct. He disliked Paul Truth's renovation of the Königsplatz. Königsplatz is the square of the king in translation in German in Munich, and says so a political mistake. In February 1935, he gave a speech advising against architecture, which made the act of representing an end on itself, rather than form coinciding with function in which he called Albert Speer's new rights Chancellery patently inadequate. Another time, because of his vocal opinion, Bonatz was investigated twice by the police, of course, who accused him of hiding Jews and being openly critical of Hitler. Dangerous situation of danger. Also, he won the competition to execute the gigantic glass dome for the new main station in Munich. His son became disenchanted with Hitler requiring the dome and critical of the entire design. This led him to leave Germany for Turkey in 1943. He was a faculty member at the Istanbul Technical University from 1946 to 1954. No, he went to Turkey in 1953, and then more or less 10 years, and oversaw renovation of the University of Taskila campus. While in Turkey, he built many projects because the Turkey changed the capital from Istanbul to Ankara, and then he helped to build new building, skyline and other institutional building, etc. Built many projects in Ankara, including a residential area with over 400 units at the reconfiguration of the Ankara Exhibition Hall into the Ankara Opera House before return to Germany in 1954 to participate in the reconstruction of the Stuttgart and Düsseldorf. But he died in 1956. He was a professor at the University of the Stuttgart from 1954 until his death in 1956. In 1902, he married with Helene Friedrich. Their daughter, Susan, born in 1906, married with the architect Karl Dubers in German. His younger brother was architect too. Karl Bonatz was also an architect and once a chief planner of West Berlin, succeeding Hans Scherm. Paul Bonatz, our architect, was obtained the nationality of Honduras. Bonatz believed passionately in form, expression, function, but opposed the modernist tradition exemplified by Neubauen and the Bauhaus, which he considered shallow, fashionable, and neglectful of local tradition. He was a founder and an important exponent of the Stuttgart School, which sought modern architectural solution based on tradition, Prussian tradition, strong. Well, he thus worked in a number of styles, depending on purpose. Also, he was influenced by Fischer movement toward simplified masonry-based style based on German heritage and often used a simplified new Romanesque vocabulary. And as in this 1927 Stuttgart Hambauten is the main station. His 1936 Kunstmuseum in Basel, Art Museum, and the viaduct at the Drakensteinhahn. The Stuttgart station, which was influential, has been seen as a transformation of historicism. The building itself was a modern, the historical decor, purely stylistic, accent. Like Fischer Heinrich Tessenow and German Betzelmer, he appealed to the Nazis because many of his work bore a clear relationship to traditional style. Paul Schulz's number expressed the Baltic School's approval approval of the Stuttgart station as a modern technical building in the best sense of the word. However, his Autobahn bridge across the Rhine and Roderkirchen 1939-1941 was an ultra-modern suspension bridge. He designed a number of dams and factories in addition to bridge, and a common stem, the couple of reinforced concrete water tower with office on the lower floor with an upper roof town hall. Bonatz's most famous building in Stuttgart is the Stuttgart main station, built between 1913 and 1927. On 25 November 2000 now, the station complex was nominated by UNESCO for possible inclusion in the World Cultural Heritage List. Bonatz also designed the library building of the University of Tübingen, built between 1910 and 1912, and was involved in the final stage of the architectural design of the Sofia University Faculty of Biology building in Sofia, Bulgaria. The brick edifice was constructed in 1924-1930 and was mostly designed by the Bulgarian architect Georgi Ofranov, who worked the project out of the Bonatz office in Stuttgart. Among his technical building, he built bridge from the start of his career, beginning at Ulm in 1907 and including a slender bridge over the Neckar and Heidelberg in 1927. For the Autobahns, he oversaw all bridge design and himself designed many of the innumerable small bridges required. In 1920s, he was responsible for 10 dams on the Neckar. He used different construction material to reflect the local geology. In 1954, he was awarded pour le mérite civil class. In 1958-59, the city of Stuttgart instituted the Paul Bonatz Prize for Architect Service in his memory. Well, thanks so much for all, and tomorrow more. See you.